morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
Hello, everybody.
I'll tell you what, it's cold, it's rainy, and it's wet here in Las Vegas, and you're going to see that in this video, right?
And it's been gray for weeks already.
Very dark. We have those lights that are on a sensor, you know, and they're like coming on at
all day long.
All day long. Yeah, they're on all day long. Anyway, we're going back down to the Strip. What are we going to do?
We are going to look at that half mile that's between the Mirage and the Horseshoe that we looked at last week. There's 6 amazing properties in that half mile, and they are really, really kind to your budget.
All right, get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Let's set the stage. A week ago, we were at the new Horseshoe Las Vegas. Swing your eyes across Flamingo Road, what is often called the 50-yard line of the Strip, and here is the first of the 5 casino hotels we will visit today, the Cromwell. If we're talking about notable venues, the 2 biggies are right on the outside of the building, Giada and Dre's. The Cromwell Casino is about 40,000 square feet with a long and narrow layout running east-west along Flamingo. It's still kind of a marvel how this place got shoehorned in such a small piece of land. It was rebranded by the Caesars folks in 2014 with this warm red and gold color scheme and these amazing chandeliers. You may remember it in earlier incarnations as Barbary Coast circa 1979 and Bill's Gambling Hall in the 2000s. How's the gaming here at the Cromwell? Well, on December 6th, a patron from Oregon won a $377,000 jackpot here on 3-card poker. Now that's one lucky guy. Though it's small, Cromwell has the important amenities. A Caesars Sportsbook, the classy and comfortable Interlude Lounge, the dark and cozy Bound Bar. It's an adults-only boutique hotel with 188 rooms, and a Sunday night at the end of this month will just cost you $79. While you're here, make sure you check out these original lighting fixtures from the bygone days of the Barbary Coast. Your dinner awaits upstairs at Giada, the signature Italian with a California twist eatery from the famed TV chef. Absolutely charming entryway, don't you think? And why we have never eaten here is beyond me. You saw from out on the Strip the rooftop nightclub, the infamous Dre's. And believe it or not, it's actually bigger than the casino, 65,000 square feet, and cost a cool $100 million. Now, how many of you have been up there for some nightlife? Shoot us a comment and tell us all about it. Next door, just a few steps away, is the oldest operating resort on the Strip, the venerable Flamingo. In 1946, the Flamingo opened as the first luxury hotel on Las Vegas Boulevard with its Art Deco Miami theming and its 40 sprawling acres. Tell you what, that pink neon is still as alluring as ever. As we go along, let's just see where we are. From here, the neighbor across the street is the Emperor's Place, Caesars. Now, we got some decisions to make. Should we go in just across from the Cromwell or the other side from the LINQ Promenade? So think about it. This casino has been welcoming guests and gamblers for 77 years. Flamingo's casino is more than 72,000 square feet, almost double the size of the Cromwell, and runs along the boulevard for a good long way. There are plenty of slots and tables to try your luck, and Bugsy's Bar will keep you hydrated. And I just love when random passers-by cheer on the players. A cozy corner of the casino is devoted to the Caesars Sportsbook with plenty of TVs and easy chairs. The hotel lobby is bright and spacious. Flamingo has 3,460 rooms, and that same Sunday night here can be had for only $35. We just love the branding in here. This neon photo op is near the promenade entrance. And just how cute are these stuffed flamingos in the gift shop? Okay, I just have to mention the entertainment at this property. You may remember we attended Wayne Newton's intimate show last year, and I am personally glad to see it's still going strong. The Flamingo showroom has classic old Vegas style entertainment and nowadays features several rotating acts. But for 11 years, from 2008 to 2019, Donnie and Marie packed this room with a total of 1,730 performances. Get this, that's the longest running musical act in Las Vegas history. At Center Strip, the location of an inexpensive food court is a good thing to know. You'll find these popular chains at the back of the casino. Now this place looks like a lot of fun. Carlo's and Charlie's. It's got great decor, lots of color, and a fun south of the border menu. And the website says it's always spring break in here. Plus, this outdoor patio would be a tremendous place for a happy hour margarita on a sunny day. Speaking of outdoors, we are always looking for green spaces in Las Vegas, and the garden courtyard at Flamingo is a nice oasis, even on a rainy winter day like today. The garden was added in 1993 when the last of the original structure was torn down. Normally, there are Chilean flamingos, ring-tailed ducks, and other birds in the habitat, but they're not in residence right now. It's still a nice place for a walk, though, with the bubbling fountain, waterfalls, a peek at the pool, and more than a little romance. You've not only got the historic garden chapel, there's also a spot for popping the question and some bricks commemorating happy couples. And last but never least is this homage to Bugsy Siegel, who had a brief hand in the creation of the Flamingo back in the 1940s. The north end of the building is home to our favorite venue here at Flamingo, Margaritaville. This is a huge, happy 32,000 square foot celebration of Jimmy Buffett's famous song, The Parrot Head Lifestyle, and a total escape to the land of rum and flip-flops. The bar/restaurant has multiple levels and lots of cool island theming. We just love this place and highly recommend it. Now, Margaritaville is at the entrance to one of our very favorite areas on the entire strip, the LINQ Promenade. We have taken you there many times on our channel, and it's well worth your time. Heading north on Las Vegas Boulevard, our next stop is the LINQ. There's been a hotel here since 1959, but the one you may remember most before this incarnation is the Imperial Palace. It was branded the LINQ back in 2014 to match the newly opened promenade. As for the neighborhood, we are still looking at Caesars, the Coliseum end. Just how much footage does that place have anyway? The casino at the LINQ is bright and modern, designed to attract the millennial demographic. It's not huge, just shy of 34,000 square feet, but it has a spacious and airy feeling that we like with interesting ceilings and lighting fixtures. In 2019, these mesmerizing LED sculptures were added to the strip entrances and the casino. And if there's one thing that sets the LINQ casino floor apart from others, it may be these. Of all the places we've stopped into so far, the sports book at the LINQ is by far the most appealing. The bar goes on forever. There are more than 30 TVs and plenty of lounge space. One thing we like, in this area you've got 3 popular venues that you can access from inside the casino or out on the LINQ promenade. The hotel registration area is unfussy with lots of self-serve kiosks. There are 2,250 rooms, and your Sunday stay here is also just $35. All right, let's talk food. The cake boss, Buddy Valastro, has a lock on this place. Directly accessible from the LINQ Promenade is Jersey Eats, Buddy's version of a food truck. And don't even put the calorie count on that stuff. Back near the parking garage is the Boss Cafe, an appealing combination of deli and bakery, and some mouth-watering goodies in that case. You all know of the famous Hash House A Go-Go upstairs at the LINQ. If a fruity cocktail is in order, you'll also find one of the many Purple Zebra daiquiri bars right here. The north corner of this building also houses a big-name restaurant, your trip to Flavortown courtesy of Guy Fieri. Guy's Vegas Kitchen and Bar opens onto Carnival Court, an entertainment area between LINQ and Harrah's that was added in 1997. The bar wasn't open yet when we visited, but still there's always something interesting happening at Carnival Court. As you walk along this side of the Las Vegas Strip, make sure you notice the little walk of fame we have going on right here. Not Hollywood Boulevard, but a real nice touch to honor some of these great legends.
Okay, stopping this video for just a couple seconds, just to tell you a little story. That Walk of Fame started with Wayne Newton. He was the very first one.
Back in 2004, that was the first star that was installed, and they were installed all the way up until 2019. Donnie and Marie were the last one. But of the 80 or so that were installed,
probably half of them were destroyed.
Yeah, when they put in the security bollards in 2018 up and down the Strip, most of them were lost.
But we did want to give kudos to the people that did have stars on the Strip, even though they're not there now. These are all the names that we gave you were the people that were actually on the Strip.
And there's still about half of them there. So take a look. There's probably about 40 or so.
All right, back to the video.
Harrah's is up next with its Mardi Gras theme. And just in case the letters aren't big enough, who's playing in the showroom? I'll tell you what, it's the hardest working entertainer in show business, that guy. Hands up, who remembers what this place used to be? It opened back in 1972 as the Holiday Inn and Holiday Casino with a riverboat out front. Now here's a fun fact, that riverboat lasted 25 years. And just for the record, here's what we're looking at across the boulevard, the Forum Shops. Okay, we just love this. Literally, right at the sidewalk, our pal Buddy V is back again, serving piping hot breakfast pizza on a chilly winter morning. That looks fantastic. Inside, you can access pizza cake from the casino. Have a slice of pepperoni and a cannoli for dessert. All right, let's check out casino number 4 on our tour. Harrah's is the biggest so far at 90,637 square feet. And like the LINQ, this too is bright and spacious with a nice open arrangement of the slot machines. Actually, there are more than 1,200 of them in endless variety. There's a busy Caesars Sportsbook with more than 30 TVs. A little Keno lounge. And make sure you stop and pay your respects to Buck and Winnie Greenback and their poodle Chip. Now there's an Instagram post if I ever saw one. Harrah's lobby is our favorite of all of these. Huge, bright, and we just love the artwork. The hotel has 2,542 rooms in 3 buildings, beautifully renovated. And your Sunday night overnight stay can be had for just $65. As for food, you can go high-end with dinner at Ruth's Chris. You can pop into the Fulton Food Hall for a drink, a sit-down, or a fresh burger from none other than Bobby Flay. And on the other end of the casino, there's Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen. I just have to give props to Harrah's for their commitment to live entertainment. Just look at all the advertising right on the outside of the building. Such great shows to choose from. They are famous for their piano bar just inside the doors at Carnival Court. And as we passed by, Big Elvis was taking a break and chatting with fans. Now, we used to see him afternoons at the Barbary Coast. That's just how long we've been around. And our last property in this row is Casino Royale. Truth to be, Paula and I had not set foot inside here probably a decade or more. Casino Royale opened on New Year's Day in 1992, and a few years later, the single facade you see today was built. Looking at this vintage signage on the building, we know we are about to enter Old Vegas. As far as the neighborhood, you're looking at the Mirage Volcano from here. By the way, you can find a couple more cheap eats in here. Just follow the Golden Arches. Casino Royale is a throwback to the old-style casino, lit primarily by rows and rows of brightly colored slot machines in all denominations from penny to $5. And it's a small one, just 17,500 square feet. Here's a nice spot to grab a vintage photo for your scrapbook, and sports betting is available at the bar. The hotel is interesting. Tucked off to the side of the casino in the shadow of Harrah's are 152 rooms associated with the Best Western hotel chain. Booking on their website, now this is a shocker, $167 for our Sunday night. Food options are surprisingly plentiful for such a tiny space. There's an Outback Steakhouse and 3 popular chains in the food court. And this, the first White Castle location in the western United States, part of a 2014 edition. And what do you think? Doesn't that castle look absolutely right at home on the Las Vegas Boulevard? White Castle started out in 1921 serving a 5-cent hamburger topped with onions and a pickle. It was so easy to eat, it was nicknamed the Slider, and the rest is history. Can I just say this place smells incredible? Well, folks, it's about time to wrap up our tour. We are almost at the Campanile Tower. That building to the left of Casino Royale was constructed back in 2014 at a cost of $9 million. It replaced a Denny's that had been in fact the chain's highest volume location, but not to fear, the replacement is bigger and better. At street level is a Walgreens, one of more than a dozen drugstores on the Strip these days. Walgreens is America's second largest pharmacy chain, just behind CVS. Denny's is upstairs, accessed by this long escalator. We didn't go in, but we just love the wall murals. Here, the Vegas skyline. And over there, state license plates, very kitschy. In fact, the entire facade is kitschy in the best way. You know what? It almost looks like a theme park.
Couldn't you argue that the whole entire Las Vegas Strip looks like a theme park?
Yeah, but those buildings together, it's almost like a Disneyland.
It's really cute, all those facades and all the pretty pastel colors. And when you're standing across the street looking at it, it's just adorable.
This was kind of an interesting video. I'll tell you what, this was a lot of work, and we didn't realize it when we started it, did we?
Yeah, I need to do a little outtakes and like smack myself for coming up with this idea of running through 6 casino resorts in one vlog. What was I thinking?
We had no idea how much work it was going to be, but I'll tell you what, I think it came out pretty good, don't you think?
We hope we gave you a lot of good info, and if you're looking to travel or if you live here and you want to bring family in, those are some really economical rooms, and they are center strip. Great, great location.
Absolutely, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people? Paula.
Quick tease for next week. It is Chinese New Year, Year of the Rabbit, and we will be celebrating that next Sunday.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye, everybody.
you